Right now at Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory, save 50 to 70% off everything in stores and online. That's right, 50 to 70% off everything. Celebrate the 4th with dresses from $19.99 at Banana Republic Factory. And at Gap Factory stores, tees start at $4.99. Plus, save an extra 40% off clearance. Sale ends Tuesday. Search our store locator for your nearest Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory store or shop us online.
Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and I'm going to talk to you as an HR professional, hiring manager, small business owner, about one of the sources of talent that I think is remarkably underutilized or under-targeted by employers. Now, I was reminded of this. I was doing a video for job hunters who are over 60. And there was something that infuriated me when I was looking at some of the statistics. And like one of the top jobs for employees over 60 was school crossing guard. Ugh, what the hell is going on? Let me just explain something to you. Most of your organizations have trouble attracting millennials. Most of your organizations ignore targeting over 60 workers. Now, you may give yourself the line about they won't fit in or they're not going to stay with us for very long. They're just doing this to retire. But tell me about how the millennial, you're planning on having them around for more than 5 years? Yeah, right. You know, what's the turnover rate for millennials? What's the turnover rate for boomers? You go on, and no one is staying in jobs for 5-10 years. Those who are older workers, frankly, are an enormous source of talent. You know, if they don't fit in because they don't know the skill needed for the job, turn them down. But, you know, I think you'll start to notice that there's bias in your hiring process. When you start to notice the number of people who are in their 30s that are being hired versus those in their 60s when they're in competitive situations. Approach your hiring managers. Ask them a simple question. What was the perceived deficiency in the older worker? You see, these are part of a protected class. And when you're dealing with someone 60 to 65, it's not like they don't have experience to manage. They do. Some of them will have strong, technical skills or professional skills that will allow them to function extremely well on a day-to-day basis. So I want to encourage you to flush up the bias in your organization and expose it. And it doesn't have to be done in a confrontational way. Like that example I gave, what did you perceive the deficiency to be in that older worker is a great question for a hiring manager to have them start to explore their own discriminatory patterns. Now, I know there are some cultures that prefer the older worker. I've been talking to someone in Saudi about appearing on Job Search Radio. He discovered me initially because he was looking for advice, saw that I was older, and culturally, he's been trained to accept the advice of his elders. Not exactly the American model, is it? As such, this sort of bias causes your organization to miss out on exceptional talent who will be loyal for a number of years, who can train their successor very well and do a super job of mentoring upward if that's what's called for. Again, ignoring the over 60 worker is a huge mistake, just like ignoring the under 30 worker is a huge mistake. They tend not to compete for the same jobs anyway. But if you keep looking for someone who's 40 years old, who's got 8 to 10 years of experience, you're just using objective criteria to reinforce your own biases. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you found this helpful. If you did, share it, leave a comment, click the like button, do something that lets people know that it was worthwhile. Then I want to encourage you, visit thebiggamehunter.us. There's a lot more there for you to watch, listen to, or read that'll help you with your staffing efforts. And speaking of staffing, I'd like to help you with your recruiting. Call me at 374-8656 or email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. Let's figure out a time to speak. I'd love to help you with staffing. Hope you have a great day. Take care.
You're a business owner.
Check.
You have business owner's insurance.
Check.
And 10 years ago, that wouldn't have been enough. Today, small businesses are being targeted and taken down by hackers. Medical offices, consultants, CPAs, any business that's built success has everything to lose. You probably have cybersecurity installed on your computer.
Check.
But you probably don't have cyber insurance. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Cyber Policy covers that gap. Cyberpolicy.com shops the leading cyber insurers to find you the right policy at the right price to avoid a catastrophe. Coverage against loss and damage if your data is compromised. Get a custom quote today in just 4 minutes. And for a limited time, use the promo code BLOGTALK to get Norton's small business protection for up to 5 devices. Free when you sign up for cyber insurance. Plan, prevent, insure. Visit cyberpolicy.com. That's cyberpolicy.com.
Right now at Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory, save 50 to 70% off everything in stores and online. That's right, 50 to 70% off everything. Celebrate the 4th with dresses from $19.99 at Banana Republic Factory. And at Gap Factory stores, tees start at $4.99. Plus, save an extra 40% off clearance. Sale ends Tuesday. Search our store locator for your nearest Gap Factory and Banana Republic Factory store or shop us online.